The next movement I want to demonstrate is the side bend. This movement addresses the trauma reflex. Begin by lying down on your left side, and you can bring your left arm up overhead like so. If you have any shoulder pain or shoulder discomfort and you can't bring your arm up overhead, a way to modify is to use a pillow or a rolled up towel and keep that left arm at shoulder height out in front of you and rest your head on a rolled up towel or a pillow. So you have your left arm up. I'm going to demonstrate it with the arm up overhead. If you are doing it the other way, you'll just have it out in front. So your arm is up overhead. Your head is going to rest on your left bicep. You're going to bring your knees up so that your hips are at 90, and you're going to push your feet out. You're going to stack your feet and push your feet out so that your knees are at 90. So if you notice that your heels are kind of closer to your bottom, you want to push them out a bit so that creates that 90-degree angle. Imagine you're sitting on a chair lying down. Now bring your right hand on your hip with your fingertips pointing toward your abdominals and your thumb pointing toward your back. And take a regular breath in. And with your knees figuratively glued together, float your top foot up toward the ceiling just a little bit and notice what you feel underneath your fingertips. Can you feel a contraction in your side waist? Can you feel those obliques, those muscles along your side waist contracting? And then lower your foot back down slowly and completely relax. If you didn't feel any contraction in your side waist while you were floating your foot, place your hand on your hip, and this time as you float your foot up, on the exhale, slide your hip up towards your armpit. And now notice, is there a contraction in your side waist? Can you feel your side waist shorten? And now slowly lower that foot back down and completely relax. And now slide that hand up, place it on your rib cage, and take a nice deep breath, send it into that hand, and blow up your rib cage. Imagine your side waist an accordion. Inhale and fill your top rib cage with air, and then as you exhale, gently guide your rib cage down and float your head. So you feel your rib cage coming down along the center of your side waist and the center of your body floating your head. And now slowly and mindfully lower your head back down. Notice the lengthening under your hand. Notice what you feel along your side waist as you lower your head and those muscles lengthen and completely relax. Find the best place to completely relax with the side bend is having your hand out in front of your chest, just resting on the floor. And then when we start the next one, we'll do it again. Inhale into that top rib cage. Exhale, slide the rib cage, contracting along your side waist, floating your head. So everything, the lower body just stays resting and you're just contracting the side waist and floating the upper body. And now slowly lower the head back down. Notice what releases and lets go under your hand along that side waist and completely relax. Now let's combine the upper and lower body movements. So you're going to bring that right hand up overhead. Take a nice deep breath. So imagine now your side waist is that accordion. You're going to take a nice deep breath, Send your breath into that top rib cage as though you're filling the bellows of the accordion. So take a nice deep breath, inhale. And then as you exhale, float head and foot, bringing that arm, that right arm around for the ride like a windmill, reaching down past your hip. Notice what you feel in your side waist. And notice what you feel along the side that's on the floor. Can you feel the shortening on the top and the lengthening on the bottom? And now slowly begin lowering your head and foot. Bring that arm all the way up and around, lengthening your side waist. Once your hand comes up overhead, take a nice deep breath. Breathe that side waist long, and then bring that hand out in front and let go of the work. Let's do this one more time. Take a nice deep breath. Inhale. Fill your top rib cage. Exhale. Float head and foot, reaching down with that right arm past your hip. And now take your time, lower your head and foot. Bring that arm around for the ride and completely relax. And then do the same thing on the left side.